Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective tarot for today, June 16th, 2024, the fabulous Sunday. If you may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the tube, or not, totally up to you. Do what's best for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, please do not make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. I love that for you. If some of it does not fit, leave it on the table for someone else. We're going to use Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Barthelman. Hope everybody had a fabulous Sunday. I got home from work. I fed the kitties. There's no barf anywhere, no poop anywhere. It was a good day. I think that's a good day. Tiny little goals. Tiny little goals for these tiny little monsters. I love them. They drive me nuts, but I love them. And I love how I don't usually let them sleep with me at night anymore, but I love how every night they're still hopeful. Still hopeful. They're like, but you're going to let us sleep with you, right? No, sorry, kid. You got a whole queen-size bed for the four of you to sleep in. Go at it. My king is for me. Two cards on the table. It's getting ready to storm here. It was nice all morning. It was supposed to rain earlier, but it didn't. Now it looks like it's for sure gonna rain. I turned on my air this morning before I left for the lake. So we're all good there. I gotta get on Netflix and see if they put the second part of Bridgerton on there. I don't remember if it came out like last week at the end of the week or it's coming out at the beginning of this week. I don't know. Or next week. I gotta look. Can't believe they left me hanging 4 episodes and then I have to wait. What the heck? Ooh, I like it so far. I think this is just about you. More like, more like an affirmations, which is always my favorite. Because I love to build the collective up. Yeah. 4 cards on the table, 1 major arcana. I love it. Oh, hell no. Okay. 5 cards on the table, 2 major arcana. We'll do 2 more shuffles. Good thing I put my sweater on so I don't get paper cuts. He knows I'm kidding. Seven cards. 2 major arcana. Let's do 1 more shuffle. Whew. Oh, hell no. 9 cards. 3 major arcana. Look at this. I love it. Over here, we've got 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands. I was gonna say 8. That ain't right. Knight of Wands. We've got Justice, aka the Karma. We've got King of Wands. We've got a lot of wands here, people. A lot of wands. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. The devil. Yeah, that was like the AOL, like, you know, when you were logging on. I'm old. Two of Wands. We got the Four of Cups. We've got absolutely nothing in reverse. We've got the Strength card. I was looking at this card yesterday, like when I was flipping through the pile, as I usually do after the cards fall. Yeah, look at this. Ace of Wands. Wands, guys. Wands. Whenever I think... Okay, sorry. Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. Whenever I think of wands in tarot, to me it's always magic. Magic. I know they relate it to, like, you know, low vibrational, and yeah, I get it. I mean, it could be that. Like, if it resonates that way, it could be that. But I always think of, like, magic, and in a good way, a positive way, not like, you know, negative BS. So, feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. You, someone else, take how it resonates. With the Knight of Wands, someone with an adventurous spirit. Someone that's always on the go. Someone that likes to travel, see new things, do new things. I just heard touch new things. I'm not going to comment on that. With the Seven of Wands, whoever they are, they stand in their power. They stand in their intuition, discernment, knowledge, clarity. This is a very determined individual. With the Justice card, this whole read is their justice. This is their karma for something that maybe happened to them in the past. With the Devil and the Four of Cups, this person might have had some addictions. And you know, anytime that comes out in tarot or oracle, it could range from, like, you know, really bad addictions to, you know, like, I collect baseballs, you know, like, they're, you know, like, what do you consider an addiction? Anything that you can't stop doing, you compulsively do it. Like, mentally you need it. Like, you don't need it, but mentally, like, your brain is saying, yeah, you need it. Like me personally, I can't stop collecting tarot and oracle cards. I got 3 decks today on a Sunday. I got the email when I went on my last break at work at 4 o'clock. They're like, oh, your package was delivered. I'm like, what package? It's a Sunday. It was UPS, delivered a package today on a Sunday. It was my set of tarot cards and oracle cards that I ordered, which I'll probably use tomorrow because I'm going to play with them later. So yeah, addictions, drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, shopping, collecting, hoarding, you name it. You name it. Technically, anything could be an addiction. Food is an addiction. I feel like at some point on your journey, you might have thought it wasn't possible to overcome these things. With the Four of Cups, I'm getting like apprehension, like yeah, Four of Cups, apathy. Four of Cups in the reverse, renewal is what the card says. I'm getting like apprehension, like doubt, self doubt. Am I really going to be able to do this? Am I really going to be able to go the distance? What does healing mean? How long is it going to take me? It takes you as long as it takes you, kid. That's all I got to say. And like I always say, you're always healing. There's no such thing as healed. You are always healing from something. Something will always come back up. Something will always come back around. It's a never ending growth period for us humans. With the King of Wands, you have some type of vision for yourself for the future, for the present and the future. No matter what was in your past, the past, eventually you need to let it go. I know it takes time. Again, everybody does everything in their own time. I talked to you guys about it a couple times now. Like, I felt like I was healed from a situation last year, and I realized I really wasn't healed from it until probably like March, maybe April of this year, like somewhere in there. And now I actually feel a lot better about it. A lot more positive about it. And I still look back on this incident, this event that occurred in my life, and just think like, I can't even believe that something like that would happen to me. Like, 10 years, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when it all began. I never would have believed that what happened to me would happen to me. It's it's like surreal to think about it. And there's things that I know concrete about what happened to me in 2022, and there are things that I'm never going to know. Am I always going to wonder? Yeah. Always. My Gemini curiosity gets the best of me. But it is what it is. I can't do anything about it other than to try and heal from it and move on. And try to look at it more positively so I don't sit in my own negativity. My own, I don't want to grow stagnant. But whoever you are, you have these ideas for your present and your future. I heard you want to live a colorful life. Like, look at all the colors. Like the rainbow. With the Two of Wands, it's like you set sail on your new journey. And I'm not talking about the healing journey. I'm talking about maybe career, maybe love, whatever. You might be alone. You might not have a partner. Like, this person is in a boat. It doesn't really look like they have anything with them. They don't have another person with them. So maybe you're traveling light. Maybe you're going to go through a period where it's just independent growth for you. You're going to establish yourself. You're going to make a name for yourself, doing whatever you do, whatever you want to do. Because the rainbow is the limit. The sky is the limit. So maybe for a period of time you're going to be on your own. Don't, if you're with somebody, okay, fine. Then maybe there's somebody in the boat and they're taking a nap in the back. I don't know. I'm just saying. Some of you might be on a journey that's solo. With the Strength card, you're reborn. You're just like a better version of what you of what you once were. People around you too, people from your past, if they're watching you. I know everybody always says glow up. I don't really like the term glow up. I mean, I don't know, but it kind of goes with this card, like they're in the light. They're It's like they're floating above everything else. They're like in a higher vibration. People look at you like that too. People around you, people from your past. If you're on social media, if you're just out and about, running errands or whatever, you might notice like a lot of people staring at you, or maybe coming up to you and bumping into you on purpose to say hi, Just things like that you would think that are odd, but they're really not odd when you're putting off that type of radiant light, that aura. It's not really crazy to think that people would want to come into contact with that. And it would be on a soul level, a spiritual level. It would almost be like they don't even really know they're doing it. And I will say light recognizes light, dark recognizes light like you wouldn't believe. So you always need to use your intuition and your discernment when it comes to, making new friends, things like that, building new relationships. If you sense something's off, something's probably off. Don't ever discount your intuition. I mean, I did that for so many years. With the Ace of Wands, coming out of this Devil energy, this Four of Cups energy, like the card says new beginnings. Looking at the card, it's like this person has to climb those, like it looks like stairs, like somebody has to climb those stairs that are like really tall, like you'd literally have to like but at this point most of you would be able to do that no problem, like when you've lived your life and you've been through so many harsh things, so many tests. Climbing a little old set of stairs like that's nothing. Come on, you can do that. Maybe you'll just ascend naturally. With the Three of Wands, the card at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands. The card says expansion. For some of you, your new beginning is going back to something you always loved. Going back to something you may have put on the back burner a long time ago. maybe you had some type of inner fear about doing something. You're going to go back to that. You're going to reevaluate it. You're going to rebrand it. You're going to build it up like you should have done all those years ago. For others of you, you're going to expand on it. You're going to create something different. Something monumental. It might just be a segue from, I don't know how you would say that. It might just be the same type of thing you wanted to do before, but slightly different, slightly revamped. For some of you, you're not going back to what you wanted to do in the past. You just totally came up with something new, something maybe you fell in love with. Someone you fell in love with. This card shows the men working on the railroad, expanding the railroad out west. It reminds me of, like, when I was thinking of expansion for you guys, I was picturing ants. Like when you see the ants and they make their little tunnels and they're like, they're going this way and that way. Like that's what I was seeing for expansion. For some of you, you might have taken a chance. You might have chosen something to do with yourself that you've never done before. And it's a completely... it's a completely new horizon. A lot of these cards have a lot of movement in them. With the Knight of Wands, I said you might be traveling a lot. I feel like a lot of you are going to be traveling. And that could be anything. That could be, getting on a plane and going somewhere. That could be driving somewhere, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, here and there, here and there. Getting on a boat and going somewhere on a boat, getting on a bicycle and going somewhere on a bicycle, walking. Going on vacations, going to different countries to look at, I wanted to say tactiles. I don't know that anybody uses that phrase anymore. Like merchandise, like if you want to start selling merchandise or making your own merchandise. If you want to experience different cultures, if you want to experience different religions, you would probably need to travel. With the Strength card, what you went through in the past, overcoming your addiction, starting your healing journey, that took strength. All this fallout from your justice, all this good karma, easy peasy. Easy peasy. You can do it. If you can overcome this, you sure as hell can create whatever this is. Whatever this is. Whatever this is. I just noticed with this justice card, this gentleman is standing on this platform and all these people are reaching up to him. And behind him is like an angel. I don't remember seeing that before. Did I ever mention that before? I don't think I ever noticed that before. It looks like an angel. Whatever this is, for some of you, this might be divinely guided. Like this was always meant to happen for you. You know, in our lives, we go down roads that necessarily we're not supposed to go down, right? And we incur an imbalance, a justice in reverse, bad karma. The idea is that you're going to pull yourself out of it, that you're going to realign yourself, that you're going to start over, and that you're going to take the right path. Some people don't ever do that. Some people don't understand. Some people don't understand how to get there. Yeah, for some of you, this was always meant to happen. For some of you, you might be older like me. Like, I'm 44, and I just now feel like I'm where I was always supposed to be, Like, I was probably supposed to start this journey 10, 15 years ago. Maybe longer ago. Now that I've righted myself, now that I started my healing journey, now that I'm working on myself, now that I take care of myself, I feed my soul, I nurture myself. It's like everything is falling into place for me, and it is for you guys too. If you believe in angels, spirit guides, ancestors, they might have been trying to guide you this whole time down a certain path, and you just kept wandering off on your own, not realizing, not noticing, not acknowledging what was right there. Join the club. Been there, done that. Now I finally feel like I'm in the right place. I'm on the right path. And God and I have this discussion all the time. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. Like, I take my time. Because at heart, I am a lazy girl. I'm just saying. But I do want to expand on my life. Move forward. Do better, be better. I'm going to do it in my own time. It is what it is. And that's okay. Like I said, even on your healing journey, everybody heals at a different rate, at a different pace. No biggie. You get off track, you right yourself. You get back on track. No biggie. the sooner you get your life back in order and you are where you're supposed to be and everything starts to line up for you and you just keep moving right along, it's going to come in faster and faster. Because God, the angels, the ancestors, spirit guides, spirit, universe, whatever you want to call God, whatever you believe in, like they've been waiting for you to get it together. So the sooner you get it together and you realign yourself, the faster and faster things are going to come in for you because it was always meant to in the first place. Probably, years ago. I just heard for some of you maybe decades ago. Just saying. For some of you, if you're starting this journey and you have some addictions, you don't have to do that on your own. Like if you're an alcoholic, go to AA. If you're a drug addict, put yourself in a hospital and detox and get some help. Go see a therapist, a psychologist, whatever you need to get better. Nobody says you have to do that on your own. It's the emotional, the mental things, physical things that you have to figure out and heal on your own. Don't ever be afraid to seek professional help if you need it. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed this. If anything, I hope it was a nice little story for you. I loved it. I thought it was good. These are the reads that I want to do every day, all day long. Because I love talking about positivity. I love talking about happiness. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright guys, I'm going to post this. I'm going to start the oracle read. Then I'm going to play with my cards, my new decks, sage them out, pray over them, whatever I got to do. I hope everybody has a good evening. I hope everybody has a good Monday morning. I will not be on with Oracle and Affirmations tomorrow morning unless I'm absolutely called to do it by the big man himself because I gotta be at work. I start work at 5 tomorrow, so I am not planning on being up early to do affirmations. If for some reason I'm told to, then I will. Otherwise, don't expect it. But I hope everybody has a good evening. I hope everybody has a good Monday morning. And I will talk to you later. Bye.